historically our people were very closely connected with the land, and the government of Quebec had begun thinking about developing a park in the Mistassini region. So it was an important project to set aside that part of our territory and to try and make sure that it would be protected for future generations.
So we came up approximately to 11,000 square kilometers of land that we want to protect and consider it in the future as a provincial park. Mistassini Lake, the whole lake is in the park. Part of the Rupert's River, which is here, the Lake Albanel, the Coldwater Lake, and part of the Timiskaming River, all the way up to the Odish Mountains. So all you see in green and outlined in green, that is the boundary of the park.
We were the ones who wanted to determine, what should be part of the park and what role our people would play in setting up the operations plan of the park. The negotiations began in 2001. The government wanted the Cree Nation's involvement and support. So the mandate of the co-management working group was to look at how the park would be developed and also how the wildlife reserve could be co-managed by both the government and the Cree Nation of Mistassini.
We have 36 families, traplands, that are implicated and impacted by the park. So anything we do, we still have to go through the tallyman, which is the head hunter of each family, because they are the ones that live out of the land. And they will be still living out of the land because it's going to be the first inhabited park in the whole Quebec parks. And here we have the James Bay Agreement. Their hunting rights are protected.
We wanted to see how we might integrate the participation of the tallymen so that there's some sort of a benefit for the tallymen and their families.
We want to work with the tallyman himself, to establish an area where we can have tourism. We're at Camp Louis Joliet, so this outfitter is within the park. So it is a Cree-owned outfitter, so this will stay in operation. We still want to get continue the fishing tourism in the area, but what we're aiming at is hiking, canoe trips, even kayaking, because within the park boundary we have a lot of rapids and stuff like that. There are going to be proposals for the tallymen. We want to give them the opportunity to work, and that's what we are aiming at, is to get guided tours as much as possible, because the land, it's pretty rough terrain, and then people that live out of the land know the land.
One of our objectives is to be able to showcase the culture, demonstrate how our people live off the land, how our people practice conservation, and maybe do some educational types of projects so that they learn about different plants and the different animals that are on the territory.
I think it's going to be a pretty worldwide visitors that we're going to be, aiming at. We are anxious to get this project going, but at the same time, we still have to collaborate with our tallymen. We're looking at probably, I'd say, 2 years until we have, actual tourism in the area.
We'll be there.
We'll be waiting.